Hello everybody, my name is Dread and this is Miss Valley Gaming. We're going to be playing a game today called Unforetold Witchstone. Now I believe this started out being called Project Witchstone or something along those lines and at some point changed its name. This is a game that just released into early access. It released on January 25th, 2024, and as I'm playing this is the morning of January 26th, 2024. So we are very, very early into early access with this. You can expect bugs. You can expect some features probably not working properly. You can expect a little bit of unfinished product still because it is early access. Those of you who like Starfield, you should be used to this kind of thing, only they don't call it early access. They call it complete game. It's the same kind of thing. Okay. Let's get into what this is. This is by Spearhead Games. It says Unforetold Witchstone is an RPG sandbox with a deep reactive influence system that allows you to shape the fate of the world. We can see some of the little pictures here. Run through these quick so you can see them, in case you're interested, and we'll read what this is about. So experience the living reactive lands of Calsundia through unprecedented options to roleplay your character, influence others, and set your own goals. Each choice along your journey feeds into a non-linear narrative system that changes relationships and outcomes dynamically. Gone are the days of laborious quest chains as you enter into a freer world of milestones and opportunities where you choose who to help, what to do, and what you aim to achieve. Backed by classic turn-based combat and stealth systems, and steeped in a universe from the mind of Ed Greenwood, creator of the Forgotten Realms, you are invited to shape the fate of the world. Key features: actions have consequences. Calsundia is alive. Its inhabitants act and react with purpose. They own properties, have unique personalities, befriend some, and make enemies of others. They have likes and dislikes, and can form an appreciation of or disdain for factions, individuals, and you. How you interact with them builds your bespoke world and tells your unique story. Look at the character creator. Wow, there's a lot of choice there. Holy coly. All right, choices shape destiny. The consequences of your actions are both far-reaching and powerful. With each opportunity, you may sow the seeds of chaos, unite people against tyranny, become a conqueror, and more. As choices are made, your influence spreads across the world and dynamically changes not only how you are perceived, but how people and factions perceive and interact with each other. Everything eventually culminates into one final fate for Calsundia. This comprehensive customization, unleash your creativity with deep character creation systems inspired by tabletop RPGs. Customize your appearance, abilities, and backstory. Gather your party. Set out and recruit others in Calsundia who align with your goals. Unlike most RPGs, there is no limitation to who you can recruit. But keep in mind that everyone has their own desires and might not be willing to do things that are against their nature. Find your path. Roll for initiative, and carefully plan your moves in a CRPG turn-based combat system, where the execution of precise tactics emboldens you to emerge victorious from each battle. Or, embrace the art of subterfuge with stealth systems, mastering the shadows to manipulate your surroundings and achieve your objectives undetected. And the backstory. The Great War between the Avondis and Nethic empires brought death, destruction, and subjugation to Horizon. The displaced and dispossessed sought sanctuary in the uncharted lands of Calsundia. When the once mighty empires sought to conquer this new frontier, they were met by indomitable defense from the United Front. Not only had the fledgling factions of Calsundia put aside their differences to repel imperial conquest and oppression, they had also discovered a means to break the compulsion bonds put in place by their former oppressors. As a new era of freedom emerges for the lands of Calsundia, You hold the reins of fate in your hands. Will you form alliances, sow conflict, or pioneer unseen destinies? The future of this ever-evolving world awaits your decisive action. So your minimum system requirements are Windows 7, it says Intel Core i7 6700 or AMD Ryzen 5 1400, 8 gigabyte RAM memory, graphics NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 6 gigabytes or AMD RX 580, and storage 15 gigabytes of available space. And yeah, we can only do it on Windows 10 and later versions. So if we go up here, we're mostly positive. I have some people who said they encountered a lot of bugs. Some people said they played for an hour or two and encountered no bugs. So we don't know what we're going to get with this, but I invite you to come along with me as we jump into Unforetold Witchstone. And away we go. Had this on my Steam wish list for a long time. Hope this turns out pretty good. Keeping in mind, early access. No music. Thank you. YouTube doesn't like that stuff. Display, fine. Textures, epics, cool. Keybinds, we can rotate camera with Q&E. Pan camera with WSAD. Rotate camera, okay, ENR. Oh boy, there's lots of stuff here. Recenter with R. Journal. Character sheet is your inventory. That's different. World map is O. Oh my. I'm going to write a few of these down right now because I guarantee I'm not going to remember all these unless the game is telling me as we go and walking through and holding my hand, which it probably won't. So J is journal. That should be fairly self-evident. I is character sheet. Okay. O is world map. Again, that's a very strange choice. Why would you not make that M? I don't know. C is stealth. By the way, Debs, if you're watching this, I would advise putting map as M. Everybody knows a map is M. Oh, but it's got area map as M. Oh. So world map and area map. Okay, interesting. L is game log. I don't know exactly what that means. B is inventory. That's weird. That should be I. Should switch the character sheet and inventory buttons, I think. Okay, I think we're okay here. Just a few ideas of what's going on. And I have not seen this played. I have obviously not played it. I just installed it. Let's go.
Behold, Orwindar, the mother continent, the cradle, long divided into two warring empires, Avundus and Nethic. Avundus, dominated by elves of culture. Nethic, ruled by liches, where undeath and slavery prevail.
Nice.
If freedom is the ability to live life as you want to live, to go and do as your whims or interests take you, freedom survives nowhere on Orwindar. Hope does survive. The hope that freedom can be found on the frontier, untamed land of Kalsundia. In Nethic, folk toil on farms or fight the endless, futile war against Avundus. Rebels and all who show the slightest sign of thinking for themselves are slain in a way that transforms them into undead, then controlled utterly and forever.
It's a lot like the Canadian government.
Individuals who show potential are forcibly bonded when young, their loyalty to the Empire magically ensured. You are one of them, bonded, so at any time your bond could be awakened to control you. A slave for Avundus,
Wow.
expendable, and from all you've seen and heard, likely soon expended.
Harsh. That is harsh.
Yet you've also heard just enough to grasp at hope.
The
There
dark
is one
world.
place in all Horizon where you can be free, where your bond can be broken. Kalsundia,
Is it Disneyland?
the untamed land of thunderbeasts. A frontier where many who followed their hope before you have gone. where local factions long ago defeated the armies and navies of Avundus and Nethic in the Calsundia Independence War. Factions like the Commonwealth, where just plain folk rule, not mighty lords. And the Free Legion, an army who fight for order and justice. And the Brightwind clan, who create wondrous tools and weapons that call on the powers of the mysterious and mighty Witchstones, the jewels of the gods.
Cool.
These factions and many more fight each other like snarling beasts for rule over Calsundia, for it is a rich land indeed. That's why ships galore still sail to it from Avundus and Nethic and back again. They bring the resources both empires need to survive. Everything we need comes from Calsundia, where witchstones float gleaming in ruins and deep mines, and folk and beasts alike roam free.
Interesting.
Where you can still forge the life you want to lead, and change the world to be what you want it to be. You can be who you want to be, and make Calsundia what you want it to be.
Cool.
So everything you need lies there, waiting for you in Calsundia.
So what if I wanted to be a sneaky kind of out for myself character? Okay. How do I like I don't want to play this character, so how do I get a different character? Well, my appearance is here. Okay. Okay, what if I did a female character? Okay. Start there. What is archetype? Oh, so if I went rogue, agile, and swift. You can't, I don't think you can, you can't move your, so devs, if you're watching this, I would advise to be able to like right click and rotate your character in this so you can see them from all angles. That would be nice. Rogue, agile and swift. Rogues make their livings by their wits and are often involved in thieving, sneaking, spying, and other covert actions. Oh, so you can have a specialization as an assassin. So it's very much based on D&D, by the way, because Forgotten Realms are D&D, and Ed Greenwood created a Forgotten Realms, and he helped put together this universe. So nice. What else we got here? Spellslinger. Spellslinger rogue. Deep. So again, we've got proficient weapons stuff. Right, we've got sneak attack. And we've got cat burglar. I like this. We're going to be a thief. Wish I could... Wish I could... How come my character mows around? I don't understand what that's doing. Okay. Let's take a look at appearance. Let's look at background. We're gonna go Druid now. I don't know. Just a standard name when I don't know what else to do for a female character. So at the age of 15, the Avondans discovered you have innate wind-based powers and thus bonded you. Not really what I want. I care about wind-based powers. Burglar. So we get an additional 5 maximum hit points. You do a wind push. You do a concussive blast once per short rest. And you get a protective barrier. 20% resistance once per short rest. As a burglar, we get, after fleeing the orphanage, you made a living breaking and entering into a Vondan nobility's houses. Starting equipment bonuses, we get lockpicks. And how to plan a successful heist. Printed and distributed by the underworld of Orwinder, this book has been found by law officers in many criminals' dwellings. Its author remains unknown. Should have said Ed Greenwood on it. It would have been funnier. And mechanics and stealth abilities. Okay. I don't know how to change that part. Maybe that's under Ancestry, though. Oh, elves will look funny. Oh, now we can... Oh, now we've got the option. Oh, that wasn't there before. Okay. Oh my goodness. I think we're going to stick with human because the elves and dwarves look terrible. I mean, maybe you can change them around to their appearance. Maybe that's it. Teleport short distances? Oh. That's neat. Oh my goodness. Elves of this bloodline, the Chaorton or whatever, Chatorn, are alert, especially good at perception and insight, possess the ability to charm and turn invisible, and like the arcane wizard spell effects. We get these abilities. Deceiver's Charm. You charm people. Invisibility. We get +1 persuasion and insight. And, ooh. We don't do good against Witchfire, though. Okay, this one, great balance and reflexes. It can naturally teleport short distances. We get a +1 to reflex throws. We can warp to a selected location. No, we get Witchfire weakness there, too. Then I'm going to go with this one. I don't really like the looks of these. I wish we could hope we could change the appearance quite a bit. Let's see. Shape. So you basically got two shapes. Thin and thicker. Okay. Head. Sure. Skin color. Oh, these don't even seem to be working. Selecting some of these, but I'm not seeing a lot of change here. Let's go with this color. Eye color. Let's go blue. Does that work? It still looks pretty much pinkish, but okay. Hair color. We're gonna go black hair, and then it goes pink. I don't know why that is. We go pink. Does it go black? No, it goes really pink. Colors are very strange. It's like highlights or something. It's very odd. Okay, we're just going to go with this. And we're going to go hair. That's great hair. The Huntress. Interesting. Highborn. A love letter? I like Highborn so far. The Curly Sue. Oh my goodness. The Rocky Rebel. The Bobcat. That's kind of cool. A Pinky Chop. Pixie Chop. Black Widow. Sharpshooter. I kind of like that. A lot of hair choices. Let's just leave this. That's cool. And scars. We're going to go with none. Okay, so we got our ancestry done. We got our appearance done. I guess we got our background done. It was just basically choosing this and the name. Archetype. We did rogue and thief. Okay. Attributes. So we get to spend 24 points. Dexterity, super important. We're going to go some strength as well. Definitely some constitution. Much as we can do there. I like something like this. I think is where we're going to go. And then skills. You get to choose 4 here. Definitely up our athletics. Mechanics. Oh yeah, that's unlocking stuff. We're going to need that. Stealth. And do we want pickpocket or persuasion? Still with persuasion. All right, I think we're ready to go. Once again, these little arrows have disappeared, which is weird. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. Basically, only in the appearance tab, I think. Yeah. But there's our character. I'd like to complain my character has no boobs, and for a female character, she has also no hips. This looks like they got hips. This doesn't basically look like they got hips or a waist or boobs. So I do ask the devs to put a little more effort into the female figure. I mean, you don't have to go nuts on it, but if the person's going to be female, they should look like a female. Just saying. Yes, I am sure. Let's go. Pirates emerge from the mist. Gun whales have slipped aboard. Oh boy. Wake up and fight back, else find a knife at your throat. Oh boy. Okay. Now it's going to show us combat, I guess. Use and select your abilities. It doesn't show us how many hit points they have or anything. No, these are level 1s, and we're level 1, I'm guessing, too. And we missed. Oh. Okay. Oh, end turn here. What do we got here? Concussive blast, visibility, wind push. Okay, what's going on? End turn? I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on at this point. I don't have the ability to end my turn. Can't move. Can't move. I can't select anything. I can't attack. I don't know what's going on. I think the game just kind of got stuck. I have no idea what's going on. Seriously, I can't attack. I can't move. I can't end my turn. Here's my character sheet. I got nothing. My personal stash, I got nothing. What is going on here, game? I got nothing here, people. I got no ability to do anything. The game is just... everything's active, but nobody's taking a turn. And I cannot end my turn. It's my turn, but it won't let me do anything or end my turn. Wow, did this game just get a bug like a minute into it? Really? Is there any load games to... okay, we'll just reload from here and we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's early access. I understand it. I don't want to be stuck at this point of the game. If this happens, I mean, I honest to God, I'll refund the game because I paid $45 for it. I paid $45 to play like 30 seconds of a game. I'm just saying, like, I don't want that to happen, but... we loot them? Not currently. And then my mouse disappears. Why does it happen? I gotta double click it. Okay. Then we're going to end our turn. Cool. They're all gone, fighting over, I guess. Not harmed, I hope. Another successful voyage for us. You're first to Calsundia, I can tell. I'm Captain Ames, and this is my world. Order, tidiness, on time, and a minimum of fuss. What's yours? You're making Calsundia your world now. Comes closer and squints at you. The world will not react not only to your actions, but your words as well. What lies ahead for you? Any plans, or are you just one more Avondin trying to run from your compulsion bond and get it broken for you here? I'm not sure yet. Ames can't help but smile. Here's that answer many times before. In ferrying you and folk like you from Orwinder to Calsundia for years, more years than I like to count, we're almost ashore where I'm afraid you're about to learn what freedom really means. You're on your own. No one's looking out for you except as a target to kill or rob. You have to look out for yourself. I'm looking forward to it. Your first hurdle will be getting yourself off the lower docks into the rest of Calsundia, the dangerous but better part. Hope you're good at negotiating. Helps if you smile like you mean it. Gives you one of the most crooked fake smiles ever seen. Like that, only better. Advice to you, make the right choices. Take a smile as well. I wish you luck, traveler. Welcome to Calsundia. Okay. You double click to use actions. Good to know. Maybe that helps you not get stuck. Do I like what I see so far? Sure. I mean, it's really early in the game, but sure. Don't hate it. I never get to loot everybody on the boat. Uneasiness stirs the air. Oh. Makeshift shelters harbor migrants waiting for admittance, and the gate remains closed and well guarded. Developers, I would leave that stuff up on the screen a little bit longer. Like, I can't even read that before it's gone. And that's important info. I need to be able to read that. It should stay up, each thing, until you click on it. And then it goes away. So, J for journal. Remove the compulsion bond. As long as I am marked by the compulsion bond, I will never truly be free. I've heard there are those in Calsundia that can help me remove it. Anyone able to remove the compulsion bond must be either well-connected or incredibly powerful. Local heroes, faction lieutenants, or even high-ranking clergy, good places to look. No matter who I approach, if I want to get one of them to get rid of the bond for me, I'll have to find these influential people and gain their trust. But get past the guards into the lower docks slums. Okay. Yet. You smell fresh now, but you won't for long. Soon you'll be on the brink of your last breath, just like all of us. Insight. Use your intuition to read the person and find out something useful. Oh, look at the dice roll mechanic. Hey, I like it. All right. So let's roll. We failed. Can't really tell anything about her. Listen, can you do something for me? Let's try influence. Maybe not. How do I leave the docks? We're all going to end up eel meat before tomorrow's end. Just ask Els, the elf eel feeder. Driftdang, he'll tell you. But to get to Els, you need to pay a visit to Doral Tanter. He's the one hiding in the booth. Guarding the doors is Jilt Bayrond. He's the strong silent type. Would recommend messing around too much with him. I need to talk to the guy in the booth. Another migrant from the mainland. Tell me, soggy waif, which barge captain ferried you here, Ames. Soggy, wretched barge hand. He'll lose his boat for this. Listen, migrant, it's an honor to meet me, okay? As chief lawblade over the lower docks, you must pay me a tax. Any payment will do, but Orwinder artifacts and sons fare best. What will it be? You must swear or deal to enter. That's my rule. I don't have any influence. Use your intuition to read the person who found something useful. Let's try it. We failed that one. We definitely failed that one. Can you tell me about yourself? Tea and cheese are my only comforts these days. The migrants are testy. My lawblades are antsy. Where will it end? Their complaints drive me to overindulge, but I digress. Pay your tax, migrant, and I'll welcome you ashore. Can you tell me about your faction? Commissioned by the factions, you dolt. I mean, dear migrant. Assassinations have become commonplace. With the city sealed off, the culprits will be found. Mwah! Problem solved. Gates will open. Till then, Lawblades must keep migrants confined to the lower docks. My brilliant scheme plan has earned me a well-deserved promotion. Negotiate to not pay the tax. Let's try sweet talk. 40% chance. Oh, nice. Dorval nods. By his manner, he has dubbed you an exception to the rule. You're unsightly standing there so simply. I'll let you pass untaxed. Get gone, migrant. Civilians, adventurer. Who are all these people? What are they about? I don't know. As Calsundia lives, you've arrived. When the docks closed, I fear you'd be denied port. Do I know you? Forgive me, where are my manners? I'm Mayrind Wavewinter. I know of you. I was sent with instructions to escort you inland, but then found myself a prisoner here. The lower docks have been corralled, blocked off from entering the port city. Half the migrants are waiting patiently till the main gate opens. The other half are plotting their escape. Mayrind moves closer to you, lowering his voice. I side with the latter. We must break free and reach the port city train. Are you a migrant? I'm a liaison. I better not explain more here. We must reach the train. Calsundia's territories are too widespread to reach on foot. If we don't act soon, our way of escape will close. There is a lawblade, Els Drang, who guards a maintenance shaft into the wet run. Sewer leads directly to the train station. In exchange for the right payment of an Orwinder artifact, Els will look elsewhere, opening the way. Bribery isn't my first preference, but in a port city like Calsunder, it is safest. Tell me about yourself. Calsundia holds many keys to many goals, but holds no heading of its own. We unite Calsundia under one faction, the Bright Winds being my choice. Progress would reach the Empires, advancement would reach the world. My life's work has been championing the Bright Winds and their Witchadar gadgets. The only way out of here is through the sewer. I'd rather neither of us face what festers there alone. Whether beast or brute stands against you, my elementalist expertise will blast them down. Brilliant. For Calsundia's sake and our own, we will forge ahead. So, journal is I. Nope. Journal is J. How do we... So we're here, we need to get to here, but we need an Orwinder artifact, which we don't have, do we? Inventory is B. What do we got? We got some cloth. This, that. We got our clothing and stuff. Oh, we got, like, arcane clothing. Not really gonna be... Oh, that's what he's got on. Oh. Yeah, we don't have what we need. How do we get one? Lyrel Moontan. Allow me to cut to the chase. Whatever you believe your skills to be, we are all unrehearsed when it comes to Calsundia. Port City is dying. The ticket to survival is aboard the Brightwind train. Traversing to the station unescorted is a death wish, so here I sit, waiting for fate. The port is dying? I sailed from Empire rule because Calsundia is supposed to stand for freedom, and here I sit in a cesspool of trapped migrants where no livelihood exists. An alliance would behoove both of us. We can deceive Els Droofdang into abandoning his post. We can deceive him to abandoning his post at the wet run entrance. A little influencing never hurt anyone. Tell me about yourself. Small talk makes me ill. I will oblige. Each faction in Kelsundia believes their own superior. None are as efficient as the Free Legion. I intend to join their ranks and prove their worth to all. They need a true general, a soldier unafraid to force every faction to cede control. Let's find out something useful, if we can. Nope. That didn't work at all. Give me... I want you to go talk to this guy who's guarding the sewers and threaten him. Now, flourish a weapon. 45% chance they're going to do it for us. Narrow success. There's hasty nodding amid the backing away and looking scared. Yes, yes, I will. I'm with you. Hey, we need to go over there. We told them to do that, but they're just sitting there. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. We going the right way if we go up this way? It's definitely not the right way. Go in through here. Hard my warehouse, Newlander. I'm not proud of its condition. Dora and Tanter promises to reopen the docks. Promises business will soon be back to normal. Till then, he prefers we make do, no questions asked. No one, save me, has faith. Not even my daughter, Neetha. She picks fights with the law blades every chance she gets. Driven a wedge between us, she avoids me, lingers near the edge of the docks. Won't tell me what she's planning. If my hunch is right, it's nothing safe. What hunch? Silence around the docks is the calm before the rebel storm. The law blades won't stand aside willingly. They'll fight to the death. Neetha believes she must wage war on the guards or test her luck in the wet run against sewer beasts. I don't agree. Okay. So his daughter, Neetha. Was that the person we talked to over here? No. He has to be in this area, right? This. I don't see no Neetha here. What's up here? Aha! Call us what we are. Cattle. Corralled. Residents locked up in the lower docks alongside new arrivals. Dora and Panther are damnedest to rot. Neetha shakes her head. The law blades close the port on flimsy evidence, yet they are obeyed by ne'er-do-wells like my father. You not met my father, have you, Andreth Homrand? Yes, I've met Andreth. We're not on speaking terms. We should all rebel. I'll leave you the lower docks. I'll forge my own Magitech and fund the rest of my family's passage. What is Magitech? Witchadar offers us the means to rebuff the Empire. So long as we make our own fortunes, we need not rely on our winder. Activate Witchstones, waiting to be mined. Active Witchstones, waiting to be mined, are exclusive to Calcendia. That's why the Empire's interest in this frontier grows stronger by the day. Tell me about yourself. For 5 years, helped my father build our exporting business. It was thriving. We scripted and saved enough money to finally get my mother and grandmother out of Orwinder. Old Tanter strolled in one day, ordered my father to pay a law blade tax. Retroactive payment for so-called protection they provided against assassinations. So let's try to read them. Not a great chance, but we'll give it a shot. Neitha Omran's propensity to talk makes her easier to read, which you just did. Apologize, I had to pause for a moment. My phone was going off. Join me. Yay! Consider your words carefully, then smile and nod. Good, I think she can be useful in the sewers. More to life than my daily drudgery, to be sure. Count me in. Fisherman hat. Raw fish. Okay, let's save the game. Like, you know, want to try to save here. Talk to this guy. I bet you've been through the ringer, sailing on high hopes from the mainland, only to be confronted with a closed port and an entry tax. What a doozy, eh? Apologies, traveler. I'm Els Driftdrang, friendly lawblade at your service. He's like Spider-Man. Have you heard of me by chance? By the way, I do apologize that my big old fat bald head is over here in the corner. Hopefully I'm not blocking your view of anything important. Although I do just notice that the screen is full screen on my screen, but then recording it's shrunk the screen. Too late to fix it now. I didn't realize till now. My apologies. Too busy in the game to be looking at the recording screen. Yes, I've heard of you. In that case, please understand the reputation going around about me is completely ill-founded. I need a special Orwinder artifact to pay for a sage. I'm not a swindler. I'm in for help. Way out of the lower docks through the sewer, the gate behind me could suddenly become accessible if the right artifact were to appear. Catch my drift? What a deal. Tell me about yourself. I'm aging and achy. I'm expected to stand on my feet all day with the sewer's wretched stench filling my nostrils. Can you imagine having a job like mine? I suffer from swollen ankles and terrible congestion. If it weren't for the danger, I mean stench, I would escape through the wet run myself. Let's see if we can read them. Nope, we cannot. Orwinder artifacts are rare, each one handcrafted, sealed, and branded. Bellabrand is the one I need. Ask around, track it down, then freedom is yours. May seem like a steep fee, but think of the alternative. Sit idle here as a prisoner, or use the underground sewers to reach freedom. The latter is risk-free. Oh yeah, I bet. Return with the artifact and you will see. Okay, how are we going to find this thing? I don't know. I don't know where it is or how to find it. That's great. You know what's going to happen to us, don't you? We're going to rot here. We're innocent. And we're treated like prisoners. Let's see if we can get some insight on this person. Probably not. Nope. Person seems like they're useless to me. So Neitha knows about stuff. What's up? Well, he's got lots to say. Tell me about... Who's the guy we just talked to? Who's that guy? I don't really know what we're doing. I just wanted to ask her a question. Okay, your words spur her to speak, recalling past meetings and dealings with him. Greedy, definitely. That's not helping me much. Not really helping me. Tell me about your father. Yeah. Damn it. Secrets aren't secrets. Everybody goes telling them, so I don't. Now threaten her this time. Probably not a good idea. Damn it. A yawn, a sneer in your direction, and a look away from you. Pull a weapon on her. Yay. She frowns at thought, holds up a hand toward a waiting taxi might make as they struggle to recall details for you. Don't hurt me, I'll tell you all you want to know. He is definitely chatty for starters. Dang it. Okay, this is not really helping me much here. You go talk to him, I guess. Where is he? Where'd he go? Going over here. Van wasn't a place you could walk right into Calsundia and see the train. Center of attention with this latest display of bright wind engineering. You're not going to comment to the fact I got your daughter with me? Can you do something for me? Give me. That. Nope, that's not going to work. Yeah. Nope. Oh, I did make it. All right. Makes it easier to read what you just did. Listen, can you do something for me? Give me... No, it's not. How do I enter the city? Hope Gate's all locked up. Only way out of here is through the wet run. Al's standing guard then, but I know he's let people through on occasion. Seems you want or Winder artifacts as payment to get through. Help me with something, maybe I can help you. Okay, offer my assistance. Hell's Drift Gang is a lawblade willing to defy orders for a price. In exchange for a rare or Winder artifact, you'll smuggle escapees out of the lower docks. There's a catch. Of course there is. Els is using Calcender's sewer system inhabited by deadly thunder beasts. He's convinced all who will listen, even Neetha, she's right behind me, dude, that no danger exists. I have an heirloom, one of the rarest of Warwinder artifacts called Bellabrand. I'm ready to part with it, convince my daughter to return here, give you another chance, and the artifact's yours. She's literally right here. All in your wits and charm as you speak, and you see her go from a wary frown to nods of approval. I'll see, I'll do it, just as you told me. Well, you guys are talking now. I've been asked to talk to you. I see. So, interesting. That's all I had to say. Take care then. Okay, what? I gained experience from that. I'm so confused. We've literally just done that. Meet me here at the Lower Docks warehouse. It's right where we are. Something's a little bit buggy with this right now. Nope. No. Try it again. Okay. He nods her willingness to cooperate. I'll meet you there. Then she goes and stands outside. Why do you want me to meet you here? Oh my goodness. So this quest seems to be very buggy. I've got his daughter, I've brought his daughter, I've got his daughter to talk to him, but... But here we are, and it's not saying the quest is updated. This quest is kind of bugging out. Maybe because I got her as a follower, maybe that was the problem. Talk to your daughter. Wow. Really? I threaten you to talk to your daughter, which is exactly what you want to do. Hasty nodding amid the backing away and looking scared. Okay, I'm with you. But he's not talking to her. I'm so confused right now. Okay. We left, kicked her out of the party. Yeah. Okay. I'd like you to talk to your father. On your wits and charm as you speak and see her go from a wary frown to nods of approval. I see, I'll do it just as you told me. Are they going to have a conversation now? Oh my word. There are some issues with some of these quests, I can tell. This is going to block me from actually going further in the game. This is really, really tough. Meet me at the warehouse, which is where we are, trying this again. Oh boy, this is early access, people. Trying to get this quest to work properly. I don't want any trouble. I'll do as you've urged me, meet with you. Talk to him. Not give him any actions. Well, for Pete's sake. Come on, game. Okay, this is stupid. This is kind of getting me pissed off because this is like my first basic quest and it's not allowing the quest to actually complete. Again, this is early access. They're trying to work out the bugs. This is day 2 of early access. But this is a major issue. Like, this is a major issue. So what else can we do here? Can I, I don't want to do combat. I want to talk to him. Uh-oh, shit. So I must have failed doing that then. That's why. That hurt. Yeah, I bet it did, buddy. What can you do? Oh, no, that's not going to work. You got to be closer for that. Ice shard. Almost dead. Almost dead. No. Just say that guy's dead. Okay. Hopefully he can't see me. He saw me. Well, we're going to come back and try this again. I'm going to give it a couple of days, though, just because that first quest is bugged. I don't know what else to say. That really sucks. This game has a lot of potential, but obviously early access. Very disappointed that the quest I need to actually go forward in the story is bugged, though. Yeah. So yeah, the devs have some work to do, but I think this has potential. What do you think? Hey, this has been Unforetold, Witchstone, whatever it's called. It's this game. My name is Dread. This is Misspelling Gaming. Early access. You never know what you're going to get. So, after further thinking about this, I've decided to give this game a pass on going any further with it. It was mildly fun. There was definitely some elements of it I liked. Probably a lot too much reading in some ways. I know it's early in the game and they're introducing the game to you, but there was just a lot of reading, and not. I never got to a lot of action. Also, just that first, I mean, other than the quest getting you off the dock, which I feel like is probably a quest nobody fails just because they want you to get off the dock, the very next quest that you need to advance the story gets bugged out and won't complete, even though I've done everything I need to do. It bugged out because maybe I did things in a different order or something. No way to fix that without just restarting the game. Disappointing. I just feel like this is so early in early access right now that I can't actually, I can't actually recommend the game right now. I do think if you like this style of game, which I don't mind, certainly there is some potential for this to be a good game going forward. Obviously, though, if they're having that kind of issues with quest bugs right off the bat, and the important quests too, they probably have a lot of work to do, and there's probably a lot of testing that needs to get done before this game is ready. And obviously, it is an early access, so that is true. But I just feel like maybe, even though it looks very nice, I think the mechanics and the quests probably need more tweaking and more time. I'm going to tell you, if you're interested in this game, you may want to pick it up right now in early access. You may want to wait a couple months in early access, let them do some updates and check it out then. For myself, I think I'm just going to give it a pass. Like I say, it's been on my wish list forever. I was very interested in trying it out. I'm glad I did. I've asked Steam for a refund. I played less than 2 hours, like just over an hour, and got quest locked where I couldn't advance the story already. So, like I say, really disappointing. I would have liked to play some more. But I just don't feel like maybe this is the right game for me. And, if I had nothing else going on in life, I would probably hang on to this game and wait for them to update and go back and check it out. But I've got so many other things happening on my plate, IRL and in the gaming world and the entertainment news world. I just don't always have time to wait on games anymore. So I am going to give this game a pass. Who knows? Maybe years later I'll come back to it. It's going to be a great game, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. But that's my take on Unforetold Witchstone. Guess we're turning this into an at first sight This is what I see on day 2 of its early access. Hope that helped you out somewhat. I do apologize to the devs who I know worked hard on this from Spearhead Games, but I got to be honest, it's just not ready yet. But it looks neat, and it could be very, very interesting once it gets polished. So that's all I could say. I'm not saying anything bad against it. I'm not saying anything good about it. I'm just kind of ambivalent right now. If I had a better experience without getting quest locked like that, probably would have had a better chance that I keep playing and a better chance that I say more positive about it. But I needed to experience more of the game to really formulate my positive my positive thoughts and stuff on this, and I just didn't get that chance. So we're signing out of this one. See y'all later, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.